And I'm guessing that you're at this conference because you have some new result that you want to achieve that you're not achieving right now. Well, how do you get there? Because behaviors drive results, the typical way that we try to get there is to just prescribe all of the necessary behaviors that are going to lead to that new result. Here's how we're going to act. Here's what we're going to do in order to achieve that new result. But because mindset drives that result, those behaviors that then lead to that result, is that going to work? Now, look, this is not a traditional speech. We're going to be rowdy. I need you to just shout stuff out, okay? Are you ready? I know this is day 3, but you're awake. Does that work? No. Why? Inflexible, okay? What else? Your mindset hasn't changed. It's like there's this cord, it's this invisible cable between mindset and behavior, and the further and further we push behaviors from our underlying mindset, the more and more tension there is in that organization. So you can get things to change maybe for a time, but if you want lasting, sustainable change, you have to shift mindset. Is there any chance that there's anyone in your organization that's really, really talented and capable that just ends up creating problems for other people? Is that possible? Do people in an inward organization wake up and say, you know what? How can I just make life terrible? No, they don't do that. But what are people in an outward organization focused on? The organization? Go ahead. You're not rowdy enough. What? Say again. Results. Okay? Whose results? Everybody's, right? Now they're nailing their results. They're no softy, right? But they're thinking about, well, how does that impact everybody else? Okay, so let's ask some questions here. Where are you at as an organization, 0 to 10, on that inward to outward mindset continuum? Just write down a number. It's not scientific. I know some of you are a little scientific in this room. You don't know decimals. I just want one number, okay? There's no formula, all right? You don't need a calculator. Just your gut sense. Where are we at? Y'all have a number? You ready? Okay, here's what I want to do. This stage from here to here is going to represent this continuum. This is fully inward, over here is fully outward. Got it? So I'm going to walk from fully outward to fully inward, and I want you to clap when I get to that place on the continuum that represents the number that you just wrote down. Fair enough? This is a safe place. Here we go. Fully outward. I'm just going to start walking. You start clapping. We still have clapping. The stage is done. I can't. Do you want me to keep going? All right. Okay, now look. That's interesting. And I don't care where you said you were. It doesn't quite matter. What matters is the gap between wherever you said you were in a fully outward organization. On average, people rate their organization at a 4.6. That's pretty consistent with where we were. There was a lot of clapping right in through here at a 4.6.
You said no decimals.
No, okay. Unbelievable. All right. Who invited Steve? Thank you, Steve. So between a 4 and a 5 is where they rate their... Now, interesting, where do you think people rate themselves on that same spectrum? Higher or lower? Higher. It's interesting, people rate themselves at a 6.5, 50% higher than they rate their organization. Now, how can that be? How can you have an entire organization of people and they say, our organization is terrible? I'm pretty remarkable. But everybody in the organization is saying that. How does that happen? Well, that's the problem. That's what you have to solve. So the difference between wherever you rated your organization and a fully 10, the outward organization, that's your opportunity. That's what you can capitalize on. But this gap that exists right now, and it exists in every single organization represented in this room, that is your problem. That is your challenge. That is what you have to solve if you want to make any progress on mindset, is you have to help people see how they're contributing.